twisted by his hand. Her eyes were rivers of quiet despair, dreams dissolved in his iron stare. But deep inside, a storm took root, a shadow rising, dark and mute. The mirror whispered truths untold, these chains of roses cannot hold. Her fragile frame began to quake, the captive's heart now wide awake. She was reborn in the heart of the flame, no longer bound by his cruel game. With crimson rage she took her stand, a blade of wrath in her trembling hand. Bloodlust danced where fear once laid, the girl became a renegade. He fed her lies like poisoned wine, drank her spirit, called her mine. But every tear, every silent cry became the fuel for her battle cry. No longer the shadow of his design, she lit her soul with fire divine. The chains she wore turned into swords, each petal of pain a sharpened word. The moon bore witness to her rise, a phoenix soaring in midnight skies. With every step she felt the thrill, a captive heart now bent to kill. She was reborn in the heart of the flame, no longer bound by his cruel game. With crimson rage she took her stand, a blade of wrath in her trembling hand. Bloodlust danced where fear once laid, the girl became a renegade. Crumbled and fell, the prison he built became his hell. She left him staring at the ghost of the girl he swore to love the most. Now she walks with the scars of her fight, a queen of shadows and pale moonlight. No more roses, no more chains, only the echoes of her refrain. Reborn in the heart of the flame, no longer bound by his cruel game. With crimson rage she took my stand, a blade of wrath in her trembling hand. Bloodlust danced where fear once lay, now I stand, the renegade. Where fear once lay.